For this simple rectangular back groove here, we're going to use a little different geometry selection technique. Start by going to our toolpath and selecting Lathe Groove. And I'm going to utilize the point method, using 2 points to select the opposite corners of this groove. That will adequately define it. Select OK, and then zoom in. I'm going to select this first point, and then you can see I'm actually drawing a rectangle. And I'll select this other point up here in the corner, and then select Enter. I'm going to use my 1/8 inch grooving tool here, and then move over to the groove shape parameters. Now you notice when using the point geometry selection, I have a whole new set of parameters here available to me, in which I can call out small details of this groove, such as if the walls have a taper to it, or if there's a radius or a chamfer at the top edges of the groove, or the floor of the groove. Now my groove rough parameters are the same as when I use chain geometry, as are my groove finish parameters. Let's go back to the groove shape parameters here and give this groove a few small details. I'd like a chamfer at the top edge of this, just a small one, to eliminate the possibility of any burrs there. Let's give it a 10/1000 chamfer of 45 degrees. I can also specify a small radius at the bottom or the top of the chamfer too. Now if I'd like the same chamfer on the opposite corner here, I select this button here, right side equals left side. These parameters here will be transferred automatically over to the right side. If I'd like a little detail at the floor of this groove, I'm going to give it a radius. Let's exaggerate it a little bit so we can see it. We'll call it 25 thousandths on one side and 50 thousandths on the other. I'm going to click OK, and then backplot that toolpath and zoom in. We can see the roughing pass, and then the finish pass here, where it's cutting that small chamfer with that little radius at the bottom of it, and then it goes down to the floor and cuts the radius in the floor corner, and comes at the other side, cuts the chamfer over there, and cuts the larger radius on the floor of this corner, and then rapids out. So in summary, when using the point selection method, there's some very powerful tools. We can fine-tune the shape of our groove here.